Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction. And today I'm reacting to Doctor Who, the 60th anniversary special, the second episode. Now, I'm not too sure what the title of that one is, but who cares? I'm here to watch it. First, I want to say thank you for everyone who has joined the channel. I've had a huge influx of people since I uploaded. It's been the best of my video. One of my videos have been in months. I think it's gone past other ones as well. Oh, camera's being a bitch. Yeah. So, and I've gotten my subscribers have gone up like quite a bit. So thank you again, everyone who has joined. All the comments in the section down below were. The majority of them were nice. I will actually, you know what? I will call out this one person. Hold on. Right, of course. So there was a couple of people, obviously, who were moaning about woke stuff. Now, some of them, I did engage with a couple of them to be like, "What did you enjoy anything about it?" And they did enjoy things. It's we gotta understand is that some people won't like it as much. They still want to watch it and like it, and maybe stuff like that in their faces is not their thing. Personally, don't give a shit, but. You know, but if you engage them in a conversation, a lot of them can be quite can actually talk to you and actually say it. But again, Doctor Who is woke and gay now. Just let's get used to it. Let's just get used to it. Or what's that meme where it's like someone with a gun at the head was like when I look at the moon it was like has it always been round? And then has the astronaut with the gun to his back and always has been. That's it. It's like is Doctor Who woke and gay now? Always has been. But this one annoyed me the most actually, from Dominic Sinclair 2142 who said, "Do we need all the exposition about your channel? How about just getting on with the review, which is what we want to see, not all this BS around it." BS, in case anyone wants to know, stands for bullshit. So Dominic Sinclair 2142, I hope that you're enjoying this very slow intro, you sack of shit. But overall, other than those comments, that main comment, that wound me up the most. Other than that, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for subscribing. The reason why this is late is because I have been ill. I have been ill, and by being ill, then my plans that I had previously were delayed, which then means I had to again do them on the weekend, which then means that this has been delayed coming out. But I'm here now. That's the main thing. But I am better, and I'm here to do the reaction. Without pissing off Dominic too much, I don't really want to go too much on this. Last week's episode is still great. I obviously rewatched it, then I had to edit it, so I practically rewatched it again, and I watched it with my partner last night, and she just all the way through it. It was just like, it's so silly. This is so silly. I'm like, yes, it is. It's back. We're back, baby. So, yeah. So the meep changing was fun for her. Let's put it that way. But yeah. Other than that, guys, I know we've only got limited time left with David. We only got limited time left with Catherine, and I know that we're supposed to be getting the Celestial Toy Maker popping up, and I know Bernard Cribbins is coming. Is popping up at some point. So for me, I'm readying myself for all that, but I don't know what one point new. I know Shooty's going to pop up at some point as well. So you know that's what it is. But either way, I am going to jump into this, guys, before Dominic's sends me a bomb in the post or something like that. So thank you again for the bottom of my hair from watching and just joining the channel. And now I'm going to jump into this. I hope I enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be super. My camera's been a bitch since I've done this outro. There we go. Thank you. Other than that, guys, see you on the other side. This is such a Murray Gold music in set at this time. It's so Murray Gold music.
Hie me to yonder apple tree.
This isn't supposed to be Isaac Newton, is it?
Of course.
Oh shit!
Oh, sorry. We just slide out of apple tree, apple.
Just Isaac Newton at the moment, is it? There you go, yeah.
Not yet. Spoilers.
You can appreciate
The gravity of the situation.
That's so fucking stupid and silly and the best thing they've ever said in their lives.
What was that delightful word? Shavity, havity, mavity.
Oh, that's such a silly opening. We're back. We're so fucking back, baby. Wild Blue Yonder. Oh, just been written from Russell. Oh! Wow. She just needed to expel all that.
Is it?
Probably needs time to recover.
Is it alright?
She's not happy with you.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, she's... Oh. It was...
Can we fly? Am I going mad? Or did the TARDIS play Wide Blue Yonder?
I thought I was going mad as well.
We sang that in the choir in primary school. But Grammit's complained. He said you shouldn't be teaching children that. It sounds all jaunty and fun, but it's not. It's the military going to war.
Yeah.
What's a wild Blue Yonder? Which means...
Hold on, yeah, because thinking about it, that's something I find that I think a lot of countries, but a lot of in Britain as well, they well, especially America's actually. I think about it, sorry, but in Britain there's this sort of there's remembering the dead, and then there's and sometimes I can find that the lines are blurred between remembering the dead and glorifying war. And I think Americans, they definitely push beyond that. Definitely do. Whereas I think British people, they have that fine line where it's they can glorify. It looks like they can do some parts of the Isle of Britain can definitely be like that. Oh, very big, very spacious, isn't it? It's huge.
Hello?
Oh my god, are we having like a little like a Finding Nemo moment with Dory and the whale?
Don't be rude, say hi.
Hello.
Here's son Bingo.
Nemo.
Nemo!
We've got air. We've got lights. We've got Madeley.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that's been changed around them. Okay, I was wondering why they would throw such a silly thing in there. Right, such a silly thing in there for it to be like, oh, just a throwaway. But it looks like it's not.
Was it me or was Isaac Newton hot?
He was. He was.
Is that who I am now?
Oh, don't you look at me.
Yeah, don't.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
I said, let's stay here. You spilled the coffee.
No.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're not getting into an argument, guys.
Oh my God, where are we?
Oh.
Rose is waiting.
I will get you home.
Oh my God. Fuck me, please get me home. I am home, but get me home.
Mechanism. We walk the top.
TARDIS translates for me. I thought you knew 27 million languages.
I know 57,205,000,205, but not this one. Unless that was Mr. Fenslaw saying his name.
Maybe you don't know. Let's not rule out.
Jimbo didn't move.
Oh my God, that's sensational.
Fenslaw?
Oh, it actually kind of looks kind of cute, but monstrous at the same time.
Maybe it's an invader. Maybe that's the hostile action.
No, let's go too slow for an invader. Yeah. So if that's how fast it's going, walking away from something, what's down there?
Don't mind me saying so, Jimbo.
I like also we just decided to call him Jimbo.
Got a very old...
I've got it.
Well, with the whole coffee situation.
Allons, as idiots say.
Also, with the whole coffee situation, I probably wouldn't want to let Donna at this sort of thing. Are we actually in a circuit board?
Oh, definitely a spaceship.
Well, there goes.
Space.
Yeah. Rules are my thing.
Yeah, that's a good sign. There's a camera. Like a drone. We can see where we are.
Oh my God. If we see a camera shot of whatever's sneaking up behind him, I'd freak out. It's so crisp. I said it last week. They've really just gone Disney. You can have the right to show in America. Just give us your fucking money, and they have.
The TARDIS was out of control. It's taken us to the edge of the universe.
Oh shit! That's why there's no stairs. There's nothing on the edge.
So what's out there? So where's the light?
This is so eerie.
Just hasn't reached us yet.
If we flew, in
That's
that
good.
direction,
Cool.
it would take hundreds.
I've never been this far out. Just stand here like this.
It's so eerie, man.
That's an airlock door that opened 3 years ago
Oh shit! I forgot about that bit.
and closed.
Bastards! You absolute bastards!
I think this way. Yes! Faceplate repetition.
He is so lucky, isn't he? Like, she was right last week. He's jammy. Don't taste it. Don't. Oh my god, Doc. You can't.
No.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh god, it is dangerous. You fucking. He got me.
Can you do that? Take all the rectangles, move them up there.
What does that do? Rose and Shaun and my mother, waiting for the TARDIS to come back. What if we never do?
Oh, don't say that. We just got you back. You just had a happy family again, a happy life.
And then time will pass.
We can't let this happen to Donna again.
Rose will grow up. She'll move on. Not Shaun, though.
He knows how special he's got.
Back. Every single.
Wait, hold on. Wait, excuse me? Are we duplicating our friends or something? Oh, shit!
I haven't turned the heating off on its time.
Who are these villains?
You were fast.
And Wilf, your grandfather? What would he do?
So they have the memories as well.
He.
I'd love to see him again. Funny, because
This boy, these... What's going on here?
There's the TARDIS. She's the only thing I've got left.
Do you miss home? Gallifrey?
That got complicated. It's the least of our problems
Yeah,
right now.
very, very complicated. Thanks, Chibs.
Do you think they have a
My arm's too long. Look.
What the fuck is this? What? What the fuck is this?
Notion of shape.
Oh, here we go.
I have a problem with the jaw.
Ah!
It's the knees. 2 in total, or 2 on each leg?
Where did you come from? You're not part of the ship.
This is
Did
creepy.
you come from outside?
There's no way. There's no... Oh! This is weird. This is something like out of my dream. What even? Idiots.
Shaun used to complain about that watching Venom films. He said, "Where's the extra mass content?" Yeah, it got colder for me.
What I don't get is why do they hate us?
Yeah, that as well.
Welcome them to our side of the air.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is... They don't seem like there needs to be, like, a cop... They're trying to eat you. I don't think there's any sort of discourse needed to try and make peace. You need to send them back into the void, like Capaldi would have. Oh, okay. Okay, main thing is you're safer now.
And if I keep shouting that one, I'll just head up.
That's actually probably one of the smartest things she's done. To realise that they will hear her, so it's always best to be quiet. Smart shit. No, not the lights going out. Don't you fucking dare. Fucking assholes. You assholes. Are you the same people? How do you tell the difference? Oh.
I'm really, really me.
So am I. That's not going to work.
Yeah, I don't know why they do this. They do that in that sort of sci-fi shtick.
Two. Well, then you're not the Doctor, because he knows everything.
Except for the million times when I told you so, don't I?
Well, that's true.
That's very true.
If I know that's true, then I'm me.
And if I didn't know that, then that means I'm real.
This is so trippy, guys. This is so fucked up.
We talked about that. Back there.
I've had 15 years without you, and I saw everything that's happened to you since, and oh my God, it hurt.
Ooh.
It's to break me down.
We haven't stopped. The flux.
Oh, the flux.
It destroyed half the universe because of me.
Oh shit, we're actually dealing with this.
I keep running, of course I do. How am I supposed to look back on that?
It wasn't your fault.
I know!
Fucking hell.
All those years, I missed you.
Oh, you fuck.
I just couldn't keep it together. You are so amazing.
It's just a puddle of shit.
I arrived in Southampton, which allowed Mum
Is
to say
is Donna's story going to annoy this creature so much out of, like,
I'm still
to give
dealing
up?
with that. So yes, you can there on the floor. So where is it?
You Egypt.
When something is gone, it keeps existing.
Oh,
Iris, Mummy and Dad.
this is so stupid.
Stupid as you!
You're stupid. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh, I felt that. I felt that from him. This is trippy.
I look quite good.
Yeah, you do.
I just want to talk to you. You.
The stupid one.
Of course I do.
That's very Donna. That's so Donna. That's my Donna.
This is.
Donna does not think she's stupid.
Oh, I do. I do.
I don't think she's stupid. And some
Rainbow.
No.
Thank God.
Okay. I was about to say
Salt!
they're gonna count. They have to start counting.
Your noisy, boiling universe.
But are you here to come wreak havoc on it?
You could hear your lives of war, and blood and fury.
Right. So they're now horny for that. They want to join in. Oh, hello. Why these teeth? Oh, very lucky. What in the Scooby-Doo?
What terrorizes?
That's a very good question.
It's a very good question.
Oh, brilliant.
It makes us easier to copy.
Goosebumps like Braille. You're reading us, is that right?
Goosebumps like Braille. That's cool.
Stop being scared.
What are the words in the air?
And why did the airlock open and close 3 years ago?
Don't. Stop it.
Oh, they've triggered you. What's that noise?
What is that?
Oh. Shit, it's the person that went out. They couldn't stand being on the edge of the universe. Oh, it's not a person, it's a creature.
Captain did something you don't understand. What?
Oh.
The airlock door 3 years ago, that wasn't them coming in.
It was him, yeah, going out, yeah. To stop them, sacrifice herself in some way.
But what? If you copied her perfectly, you could have flown the ship home and...
Oh, she killed herself before they could copy her.
She ended her life to hide whatever it is she left behind, because when she died, you hadn't completed her.
Oh, what a smart creature.
Seen you.
So, this, okay, that's he's gone fast, done something better than he's done before. What?
Self-destruct slowly. It's a countdown.
I said so. I said countdown straight away. It's that simple. The numbers I never found them out loud. Fen's law, Collis breaks means 10 numbers. We're as clever as you now.
That was such a mundane way of saying that.
The robot is the trigger.
Oh, he's got such a little, like, pissed off look, doesn't he? It's quite sexy. Why they would not? Why they? I've never noticed. Oh shit! Fucking hell! I've never noticed how you run. I've never noticed how you run with your arms like that more than ever.
Oh, this is therapeutic.
Oh, Donna, you absolute queen. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're so fast. Doctor, we're so fast. This is actually oh, we're not as fast. This is actually, that was really good fucking CGI there. That was great.
But a time machine would know.
Yes, she would. Here she comes. Oh, you gorgeous, gorgeous thing.
And why is Mrs. Bean funny?
That's such a silly line of interrogation. Have we actually? No. Oh, Donna. No, I can't be dealing every week with her dying again and again. TARDIS is fucking coming around her or something like that. Kick her in the head when you're going in. So close. So close. They were this close to getting me again. Oh. Captain. There she is, the star of the show. Fucks off in the first 10, comes back in the last 5. That was way too close for their liking again. He knows that he...
And that her wrist had an extra 0.06 millimeters. Obviously.
Wow. So
Yeah, isn't it just?
0.6 millimeters. Fuck me.
Oh, I keep thinking I invoked a superstition at the edge of the universe, where the walls are thin and all things are possible.
So we getting vampires and shit?
Just got this feeling.
What? Wait, you've just invited in more people
Feeling of something.
from... Yeah?
Which is gone. Fine, good. Onwards. So, anyway, all the time we've been apart, she could remember it. Can you?
It's like looking into a furnace.
Is... Oh, my boy,
I
you've been through
suppose
too
she had a
much.
Great big outer space brain. What did she see?
Things.
Oh, you just...
Like what?
Yeah, come on. Please. Please express yourself.
Where have you been? Says, but what really happened?
Yeah, please talk to your friend. Come on.
I'm not.
You okay?
No. But he has to be. Will be.
When?
Times that to get out of all.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, my goodness. Donna!
Oh my god. You, me both, buddy.
Now nothing is wrong. Nothing in the whole wide world.
I thought I'd see you again.
I know that I'd see you again as well, buddy.
That lovely face. It's like springtime.
Oh.
And Donna's...
Oh. What?
What's going on?
What's going on here, guys?
Coming to an end.
Again. That was real close. No. No. I've still got tears in my eyes from seeing Will. Fuck, man. And that, guys, is my reaction to Doctor Who, the 60th anniversary special number 2, Wild Blue Yonder. Now, we didn't necessarily start off. I didn't necessarily get the whole Mavity thing sorted, but maybe that gets sorted next episode. Who knows? But yeah, 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 that was great. What an interesting episode in the sense of it dealt with the. If it had a darker feel to it, it had a more sciencey, well, sci-fi-ish feel to it, as in actually dealing with space rather than just aliens. It was dealing with the concept of being on the edge of space, and I thought that I really enjoyed that. It had a more creepy edge to it as well as being ridiculous. Got a couple of emotional punches, a couple of emotional moments, but yeah, it was I really I really enjoyed that. It was a definite shift, and I appreciated the shift. I think it was needed. Not needed as in like the last with that. I do think that it was like, if we carried on with how we had that different, like, sort of like the whole sort of fun and sort of like silliness of like the last episode, and all sort of like with the messages and all that, the sort of like the storytelling for that one. If it then, this camera's been if we kept it like that and we just kept on, then it would just follow it. Yeah, that Doctor Who series episodes have to change. You have to have different types of episodes in. You have to have scary ones, you have to have thriller ones, you have to have stupid ones, you have to have camp ones. That's what the whole show is, whilst also doing the overriding arc as well, of course. So that's what I mean. So for me, that's what it needs to be, and I like the fact that it was literally a very good shift from the last one. I really enjoyed the episode. It, in the sense that it was, you got different dialogue. The main thing, it pushed different dialogue from the main two actors who were in the last one to this one. Like, so it's great. It was really enjoyable. So yeah, I cannot wait for next week's episode. Hopefully next week's episode, when I do it, I'll probably do it at the time, like on the day. I'm working next weekend, so I shan't be going out and having plans and drinking. But as far as in my head is that I should be able to do on the day. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited. I've got 2 less days than everyone else when you think about it. But yeah, I'm just going to go through the notes I have on my little notepad here. Isaac Newton, what a weird little set, isn't it? It's I had no idea until I saw the apple drop, and I was like, hold the phone. Like, I couldn't have told you the date or anything like that. I just know about his theory, the theory of relativity. It's theory of relativity, isn't it? Yeah, it is theory of relativity. Yeah. So that, yeah, that's when it hit me, and I was like, oh shit, this is Isaac Newton. Little fun, silly moment at the start. Them talk about the gravity of the situation. I love the fact that as well. It was such a. It's such a. They could have done it when they obviously have the gravity of the situation. Bye, whatever. He's obviously taken aback by it. But that moment when it was like gravity or lavity or something, and then he goes, no, mavity. They could have easily just put in gravity and it being like, oh, Doctor Who did it. But I like the fact it was not gravity. It was mavity. I did enjoy that. Yeah, them coming then into smashing the spaceship into it. This TARDIS seems to want to just smash itself into walls, just saying. But yeah, so the TARDIS obviously coming along, smashing into that wall. Them having to get out. The Wall, Blue Yonder. I've never heard that song before. So yeah, that's a new one for me. I know the Wide Blue Yonder, isn't it? Anyway, well, that's what they call it. But then obviously the TARDIS literally expelling it all the fucking thing that Donna did with the coffee, like out, get like out. And then it's, need to mend. I like the fact that all we needed to do was take the Yale lock off to then be able to put his Sonic in, and that's what's going to help mend it. I like that you needed a light to make the light on top to know that it was working. So like, ding! As in like, yep, mending. What a fun little moment there. Again, the TARDIS can regenerate, but it needed that little kick. Him looking in as well, go, oh no. The moment as well was where like he wants to blame Donna for spilling the coffee, but he doesn't want to blame Donna because it's Donna, and he doesn't want to like upset her. But yeah, it was it was an enjoyable moment. But then obviously then them going a little walk around, hearing the TARDIS deciding, oh, there's something here. It's hostile. Was it HADS? Yeah, hostile active displacement. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's definitely HADS now. Which we've seen many of times. I haven't hit the cloister bells yet. Is it? Have I missed them? Unless that is just a Moffat era. But I love the cloister bells. It's such a fun sound to hear. But yeah, but when the TARDIS go in, that little moment, the moment from the Doctor reassuring, and now I have to admit is that sometimes more recent, the Doctor has been picking and choosing when to reassure certain companions, and without going too much into it, I feel like that Chibnall didn't pick the right moments for it, and I still think that sometimes it can lack in like moments with Moffat and Frosty Davies series as well. That's not me. I can feel that, but I feel like that Chibnall was more of a culprit, and one that sticks out to me the most is when, I think a lot of people will say this, is when Graham's trying to talk to the Doctor about his fear of his cancer coming back. And then her just being, I'm still socially awkward. I'll think of something and I'll come back. And it's like, I'm fairly certain you wrote like an essay on how good Ryan's dyspraxia is to his face. I mean, that's the one that sticks with me most. I'm like, so, but that one there, the list for this little moment here is that she's getting stand to worry. He realised what she's getting in. He's gotten her into again, and what she's getting into. Grabs her, kisses her hand, and going, I will get you back. And it's just what she needed. And it's what I needed as well. Hold on, I'm just going to clear my throat, guys. Hold on. Thank you. So Jimmy Bob the robot. Now, of course, he was just in the background doing his thing. I really cool looking robot at the start. I did enjoy that. But again, I just wrote down Jimmy Bob, robot, and then vehicle. Obviously, Jimmy, he becomes a key figure later on. But I did like the fact it was just that when they were saying the words out loud, the Tannoy system, and it just moved with it. It was a very. I didn't realize, but I do like how like now in hindsight we were like, that's the reason why. Yeah. I do like that, but at the time I was like, what? That moment as well, where they're on the edge of the universe, where he's looking out and he has that sort of fear. Like Tennant has this ability to be able to talk whilst explaining stuff, like in his ways, like with the dialogue for the Doctor to talk across about space and time and travel and stars, and he has this look when he's talking. He has this sense of wonder whilst also fear, and him being on the edge of that, looking out into the nothingness. Like we've seen it with Smith, and we've seen it with Capaldi. I thought that little moment for him was his nice little moment of being able to. Last time we saw it was maybe him in the pit, above the pit with Satan's pit, and he's like, when the wanted to jump into it. Yeah, that's sort of another thing. That, but again, maybe I'm right now I'm only just picking that now, but again, I probably could be completely wrong. Yeah, I wrote down airlock open, thinking, alright, okay, cool. Again, airlock open, so something's come in. Little that we know. Oh god, I wrote down, okay, that little moment, that little fake poison moment where the doctor got me. He got Donna, he got me, little fucker, little bastard. But yeah, but that whole moment of like the replicas as well. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I didn't realise it wasn't a doctor. Maybe that was just me just sort of like, I'm quite interested in this dialogue. You know, or I listen to Donna just talk about things. Maybe the doctor's taken a beat and gone, maybe actually let me just listen to my friend real quick. But nope, he was in there doing his thing, and then suddenly the whole duplicates thing came over me. Fucking I like their idea that they are just whatever they are, they can duplicate, but they need the extra mass. I like as well that Donna just said that Shaun's there at home shouting about the Venom films, like, where's the mass coming from? So that's brilliant. But that whole moment when they're obviously all talking to each other, trying to, how they're absorbing the memories is interesting. I do. Like, again, I get the duplication of the physical aspect, but how they duplicate the memories, you know? I thought that was a great, like, sort of like, oh, fuck it all. The whole thing to do with the arms was so Doctor Who. That whole sort of, like, they're like, how can I, like, sort of show that these are ridiculous beings, you know, to also, like, sort of, yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like it was creepy. It was creepy. And then suddenly it was like like it could have just had one arm a little bit bigger or something like that, or a little bit. And I mean a little bit. But obviously they had to highlight because obviously they show how good they've got on duplicating by the end. But the whole sort of thing was like oh shit, there goes my notepad. But yeah, just the whole sort of arms on the floor sort of situation. It was just redonkulous looking. Yeah, it was so silly. But then obviously that leads to them realising it, coming out, seeing each other, legging it. That whole chasing as well. I have to admit, the whole chase scenes when they were doing it, when they were running through the corridor, you can tell it's green screen, obviously, you can do. The whole campness of it all, just gonna, it was I don't think Catherine Tate knows how to run. I'm not gonna lie, because when she's doing it, she just looks like she's trying to sort of like she's like sort of like trying to run like the Flash, like when it's like the arms are like that, the legs are coming out further. I don't know, but it's just a bit. But that whole chase scene as well, turning from that to then them turning into the big such a fucking thinking about it now, it's even more silly. That whole sort of like googly eyes, sort of chasing after them as giants. It's so creepy but stupid but funny, but everything that I love and appreciate about this show. It's just it needs to be redonkulous. It has to be, and it can't always sort of be just trying to be serious and then having a little bit of silliness, but it's not too much. It can just be completely fucking nuts, and it doesn't necessarily have to make sense, but it does. So yeah, so that's what. Let's have a look here. That whole then moment when he's there trying to work it out. Them just there, just also crumpled up eyes like that. It's so stupid. I have to admit, Donna was great this episode with her questions. She was great to be able to sort of, rather than let the doctor just be like sort of like, she would say like, no, listen to me, listen to my fucking question. Why? And she would say that, obviously towards the end she was like, listen to me, but at point she just say the things and he was like, yeah. And it's like, she was very good at helping him along the way. And I feel like that was one of her better things better things. She's a fantastic character, but that was one of my favourite things about her is that she didn't necessarily compete. She didn't want to compete. She didn't look like she was. A lot of times she didn't really look like she was out of her depth. Even though they portrayed it, because she would ask the correct questions, and that would help him go, yeah, actually. And I felt like that was a good thing with their relationship. But then obviously then they go downstairs, and then you're then doing the whole who's who with who which one's which, can we trust them, can we, the whole idea of them asking questions and then trying to convince the other one that they are the real one, but then also then going like, no, I am me, because I would know that. It's so it can be a little bit mind boggling, I guess. It could be sort of like at points it's like, oh wait, hold on, where do we all stand here? I don't know myself. So I can understand where if people were watching that, they might be a bit more. Again, it's not like it wasn't confusing in the sense of because there wasn't like sort of like a lot of sci-fi to it. It was just them talking, but it was it's I can understand why a lot of people are like, oh, what like, they might find it hard to follow, because it is just going in between each still scene, like, well, but where am I from, or where is that, all that sort of stuff. I will say this. They then obviously started asking these sort of like the questions. The whole thing to do with the tie as well. Then the doctor being like, "Oh, once you take off, it doesn't actually physically go." So I thought that was a good thing. But the moment where Donna could, Donna could actually tell how fucked up his life has been for years. And to be fair, it's interesting that they chose the flux. Now I get that the flux is obviously a huge thing in the sense that there was a lot of devastation caused, and I will give them this is that a lot of the things with Russell with Moffat, and when there might have been like a let's try and erode that in a sense of, oh, that was all that's happened, let's reverse it, and no one's actually, they've kept it in place. A lot of people did suffer from that, so I do appreciate them keeping that into place, because again, you can't just sort of be like, and everything's reversed, like, yet. I guess I wouldn't be surprised if they end up trying to do it. but yeah, so I do appreciate it. But the whole eye contact, because the Doctor's been through so much, and when you think about it, he's since Donna's left him, he's not only got stuck in the Pandorica, he's then had to then see himself get killed by his future wife, or by that point she wasn't his wife. The time travel works out. He's then lost so many companions along the way. You've then had the 11th on Trenzalore, followed by the Master coming back. The Master coming back as Missy. Then you've got fucking returning to Gallifrey. Oh, we've forgotten about the 50th anniversary as well, sorry. We've got the 50th, obviously saving Gallifrey, to then returning back to Gallifrey, after being stuck in a confession dial for 4.5 billion years, to then leaving Gallifrey, to then losing your best friend to two different versions of Masters, to then meeting your first incarnation of the Doctor. I could go on. Pardon me. Like, all these things have happened, of course, and then before the flux, then obviously then you have season 1 of Jodie's one didn't really have too many stakes, I guess, but then obviously then season 2 you had hello to the Master again, you had hello to Gallifrey being destroyed again, which is another gripe for me, but we'll get over that. But that's what I mean, so all these things have happened since then, but it's the flux that they focused on, which is what I'm interested in seeing if they do with anything to do, if they, because it would be the most recent catastrophe, I guess. But yeah, I will say, yeah, it's that, it's interesting they chose that. Is that because I know, because everyone's been crying out for Chibnall to be like, can you get rid of the whole thing to do with flux and everything like that, because Chibnall's ruined it, and I appreciate Russell T Davies saying like, I'm not going to rewrite everything Chibnall did or anything like that, because why would I do that to my friend? And I actually really appreciate him for that. As in, like, you don't, as much as I didn't like Chibnall's era, it is his era, and we have to just sort of go accept that. And I appreciate him standing up for his friends and stuff, and his friend and what he wrote and stuff like that, because I do think that as much as I didn't like Chibnall's writing and his storytelling, he is still part of the culture, and he's still a really nice guy, and he tries his best, and that's the main thing. And there are people out there who Jodie's Doctor and his reign as showrunner is their favorite, and that's what we gotta think about. It's some people's favorite, and that's the main thing. But again, the fact that they did mention it makes me think: are they gonna slightly sort of like retcon it in a sense where it's not a certain thing? I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, the four-way standoff to them sort of asking the questions to them, they're trying to work out who's who, and then go like, yeah, you're my Donna, yeah, hug, embrace, salt. The whole thing to do with salt. And I thought that was obviously very much a doctory thing. He's got salt on him for some reason, bam, throw it down there, like, why has he got salt? It's the doctor, just deal with it. And then doing the whole sort of superstition thing. Later on, when you're back in the TARDIS, I didn't think we'd get the whole sort of like, I was stood on the edge of the universe talking about superstitions and stuff like that. It just seems kind of... I'm like, well, I didn't think anything... That's... Why are you so... What's going on? What have you invited in? Is there vampires? Are the vampires back? They're no longer in Venice. It's just... For me, it's a... it's a... Yeah, I don't think that. But yeah, the whole salt thing so silly. Him convincing Donna to be... Well, Donna, replica Donna to be like... Then getting out and counting it. Yeah, then what was I say? Yeah, that was it. I wrote down they heard the cries for war. The reason why they were travelling through the darkness, and they heard basically the games in which they're playing of war and destruction and pain and murder, which again might be a hint to the flux. They may have heard devastation caused via the flux. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah. But yeah, the whole I like that as in like they out of the darkness they heard something through that, and it was the bloodlust that drew them to that spaceship. So yeah, but then obviously they leg it. They the whole thing with the revolving door, that was lucky, and then suddenly they're back in the room. The other Doctor Donna just there in the wall going, oh shit, fuck. That was so funny, man. That was brilliant. That was so Scooby-Doo. I love that. Them then going back into the room, divided down, finding the captain, and the captain realising then, I like the fact as well, because it is that the Donna again saying like, why are they making us sing? Because the more you go fast, the more you think fast, the more you work it out, it's easier for them to actually copy you. And I think that's great. But again, them knowing the Doctor. Oh, camera. Are you going to get into focus? Are you? I don't know why it does this. Look, if I do that now, get into focus, please. Thank you. Such a stupid fucking thing. I've got a really good camera I need to set up, and I haven't done it. Anyway, yeah. The whole thing is they know that they get the Doctor to think. They're like think. Then he can't help it, and you can see he can't help it. He's got the fucking shakes because he wants to think and work things out. It's very much on the spectrum, isn't it? Just like, no, I can't help myself to think. Oh, what a dude! What a dude! But yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. That was brilliant. And then them working out. Obviously, the captain put on a really slow bomb. The Doctor working out, him working out, and then literally being like, "I told you it was a countdown from the start." It's such a fucking stupid thing to do. Realize that it's a bomb. I love that stuff, and then having to speed it up. Them literally as the replica Doctor Donna outside there trying to do it. Every time it's about to open, he's like, bam, 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 close down, and until the point obviously they just think, let's be animals about it, rip it all out. But yeah, that whole sort of thing, and them chasing after them down the sort of thing. It's a bit. I'm surprised it took the replica version of the Doctor to realise, oh, I could actually just become an evolutionary sort of advancement of everything and just get downhill a lot faster. I'm surprised it took him that long for the Doctor to get that close. I must admit, the Doctor getting like them two behind each other, I have to admit, that was actually really good. Obviously, sometimes I can think that the blue background, it can just look again very much like the old, like the background of old, where you tell it's just blue. It's just a moving background, you know. But them actually being right behind each other, I thought that was actually excellently spliced. I really thought that was very good. But then the Donna, replica Donna, turn around, running that Doctor, him literally just throwing her to the floor like she's nothing. Then chase her. Then Donna, then obviously then being tearing it up herself, her punching herself was fucking brilliant. What a Donna thing to do. This is so therapeutic. Like, imagine being that much of a space monster that can travel, like, be that height and size, and then you get knocked out by Donna Noble of Earth. Oh, it's brilliant. Him chasing it. Again, that little realization that him chasing it, realizing I'm not going to catch it, but if he can't catch it in time, a time traveling machine will know. And that whole sort of realizing here to turn around and there being that gorgeous looking sort of spin. Oh, delicious stuff. That was great. Yeah, what that was so good. Donna, yeah, and then obviously then him getting into space, come along, pushing along the fucking TARDIS to get to them as well. That's new. That was great. Yeah, him picking up the wrong Donna as well by asking the whole thing to do with Mr. Bean. It would be like Donna to be stuttering over, I guess, as well, for him but again, it is, again, because there were such good replicas, it was so hard to at the end. It was a gamble. I guess he could have just brought them both on and then just gone, right, let me do this, bam, you get out then. But again, he had to leave him behind. That moment with her by herself on the fucking on the spaceship by herself, watching it blow up, and I was like accepting a fate. I was so sad. That was so fucking sad. Nearly got me again, because I was like, you're not pulling the carpet from underneath again. And then it went on so long, I was like, are you? Are you? But yeah, and then the doctor literally doing the scan, you're not her, bam, the fucking thing comes up, forces her out. That's brilliant that can do that, by the way. That's lovely stuff. Donna just then seeing her chance, jumping on, close the door, bam, there goes fake Donna, blown to smithereens. Again, that little beat afterwards where they're just holding each other, knowing how close they came again. That's what we needed. We needed that. It can't just be then move to the next scene. Like, what do we know? It was like a, holy shit, we almost didn't get away with this one again. We can't keep allowing this to happen. So then, obviously, then him talk to her about it all. 0.06 millimeters. That is a fucking nothing. That is crazy. Like that. That's wow. Wow. Just in the wrist as well. But that little moment when she's like, "Are you okay?" and he's like, "I will be in a million years." But like sort of like him asking her, "Did you recognize it?" Her saying that it's like staring into a furnace. Like what an answer to that again. It must be so hard to sort of like see what the doctor's gone through. If you look from that perspective, you can't. But yeah, again, him having that moment is like, I will be better. I know I will be. It's just right now it's still not. I'm still not there. So yeah. But then after that, then outside, days have gone. Wilf. I got my tears. I got my tears. You got my tears, I guess. But tears came out. I got my Wilf back. I got Wilf. The fact that we got at the end as well, the in loving memory, makes me think that he might not be in the next episode, which is fair enough. Which is absolutely fair enough. I didn't actually expect him to be the one outside, but with them saying it earlier, it would make sense. It would be him. If we can get a little bit more of him in the next episode, I'll take it, definitely. But again, I know that he's a very old man at this point. So, wow. Yeah, well, yeah, having him there, it was a beautiful, beautiful moment, and it won't be replicated. It can't be replicated. Will it? I don't know. I'll probably cry next week. And then if I see him again. But yeah, having that moment, him just being so happy to see the doctor, it's just lovely, lovely stuff. Obviously, then through all the tears, obviously everyone's going mad. The world's going mad. Planes are falling everywhere. People are scrapping. Things are blowing up, and I guess this the celestial toy maker making his entrance. I guess. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a bit of MPH, Neil Patrick Harris, turning up, being an absolute diva. Can't wait for that. But again, I know that Shooty thinks my fairness only turns up the next episode, because he should do, because that's when he will be changing. So Shooty should be turning up. We'll obviously be saying bye to Donna Noble and her family. We'll also be saying goodbye to Tennant as the 14th Doctor. I am glad that it wasn't just a reiteration of the 10th Doctor. He is the 14th Doctor, so I am glad we did get that. So I'm not looking forward to that again. Hopefully he can get his goodbye with a little bit more subtlety. Now listen, Tennant's leaving as a teenager, watching that completely broke me down to the core, and for me it was untouchable. It was untouchable, that goodbye. But when I think about it now and look back in hindsight, it was very much serving of the time, but it was very much it held the gravitas because Doctor Who at the time in the UK had everyone like in the palm of its fucking hand like that. So I hope that I hope that it's a lovely send off for Tennant, because he deserves it. He really does. But I do want it to be more of a thank you for being this. But like Capaldi did with Jodie, and like how Matt did with Capaldi, it's a build up for what's to come, who's to come. They're still coming. Whilst also remembering what they've done, it's also the next person is what you need to be holding up. Whereas I felt Tennant's one was like a meh, which again at the time I was like yes. So I hope this one's more what's the word I'm looking for? Humbling, let's say. But either way, I think next week's episode is going to hit like a ton of bricks, no matter what. We're going to get shooty, we're going to say goodbye, we're going to say hellos, it's going to be beautiful, and I can't wait. So I'm going to leave it there, though, guys. So thank you again for watching this episode. If you like, watching this reaction with me, if you like this type of video, please like the video, comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What did you think of, Wilf turning up? What do you think of Wilf turning up? What do you think of the concept of this this episode, of like the duplication of On the Edge of the Universe? What do you think of certain moments? What do you think of Donna punching herself? What do you think of everything to do with the flux? Do you think we're going to get more of a retcon there, or do you think that's more of establish where the Doctor is right now? Was that Russell's way of going, we may change it, or was that Russell's way of going like this is the thing, we're keeping it in the lore, there's no way around it now? What do you think? Overall, guys, let me know what you thought of this episode down below. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do with me, reacting to this stuff. I've got a bunch of episodes of stuff coming out because, again, I'm fair behind with them, and I got a couple of days off now. So I've got reactions to this coming out, Gen V, trailers, The Witcher, all that stuff. I'm doing Star Wars Rebels as well. If that sounds like it takes your fancy, have a look. I also do Doctor Who reactions with my little brother Charlie. We're actually on David Tennant's first season. That's on there. And I also did MCU reactions with my mate Josh. We finished phase 1 to 3 of the MCU. So they're on there as well. But thank you again for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Whatever your name that left the shitty comment on the previous video, if you leave another one, we're having a scrap outside. But again, thank you again for watching. I appreciate that. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next week for some tearful goodbyes and some tearful hellos. I'll see you out there.